Hey everyone, I'm here in Danville at Commonwealth Silver and Goldsmiths, and let everyone know who you are.
I'm Robert Bragg, the owner and master goldsmith.
And you have been here since 1989?
Yes, over 26 years.
It's just amazing to me. To me, that really speaks to your knowledge of who your customers are, and you talked about the generations that have been here.
Yes, we have some families that we're on our third and fourth generation of serving them as clients.
Wow, you do a lot of custom work. You do a lot of, with pieces that are very important, heirloom pieces. You do a lot of fixing of those pieces.
We both repair those things, restore them, as well as restyling and redesigning using precious family gems that are not to your taste.
I really love that because you're making something beautiful, you're keeping something beautiful, and then you're doing something entirely new. You do so much custom work, really new. But as we talk about the pieces that you have here, I mentioned to you earlier when we were speaking that I really thought much of this had been designed by you because you have a theme, you have an aesthetic here that I think really is just beautiful. All the pieces sort of, although they're unique, they all have that same sort of taste. Let's talk about that.
Well, they're all similarly styled in as much as I'm looking for pieces with vintage styling, superb craftsmanship, the kind of look that allows our clients to be individuals. There are a number of stores doing cookie cutter merchandise. That is not us. We are for people who are individuals seeking one of a kind.
And what I love is that the pieces that you see here, they're going to be timeless. They're going to be something that you're going to love and appreciate now, but they're not based on the fashion of the day. And we talked about style earlier as well.
Indeed, style is quite important, and that's how we select our jewelry so that it's going to be relevant for the long haul. Jewelry is a significant investment. It needs to be relevant for more than a year or two.
I totally agree with that. This is, I've said before, absolutely my favorite jewelry store. It's not a chain. It's an individual location here in Danville. But I also said earlier that when I was looking at pieces, because I always come in and start shopping, right, that I was very surprised that your prices are as reasonable as they are. And what I want to say to people who are watching is come here first, and you will not have regrets from buying and spending more somewhere else and seeing that same ring or that same bracelet on someone else's personage, right?
Well, though we have pieces that are unique, so you can't really comparison shop, if you take a look, you'll find out that a lot of times antique and estate jewelry is a really good bargain.
Yeah, I was surprised. The ring that I absolutely loved, the carat weight, the beauty of it, the individuality of it, and then the price blew me away. I mean, I have to say, people need to come and shop here first, again, so they won't have regrets paying more for a lesser quality item somewhere else.
Indeed. We try to make sure that you're satisfied on all levels.
Yeah. Speaking of satisfaction, let's take a look at some of the other items that you have today.
Okay.
Let's talk about the selection you have here, and you really do have a varied selection.
We have a tremendous selection of rubies, sapphires, and emeralds, as well as opals and amethysts, most of it with a vintage styling or vintage period pieces. Sapphires, particularly in the Art Deco style, rubies in the Deco style, a really nice vintage revival from the Belle Epoque with the amethyst. Beautiful. And a little bit of a contemporary flair as well.
Absolutely. I couldn't help. I love these. This is an aquamarine?
It's aquamarine. It's classic styling. Double row of diamonds and safety backs on the earrings.
I love the classic. Almost, can I say Jackie O? I mean, honestly.
Absolutely.
And you can't go wrong with anything you buy here. If a gentleman comes in and says, I'd like to buy something for my wife or someone special in my life, he can't go wrong with any of the pieces, and you really do know how to lead him in his shopping tastes.
As soon as we learn what his wife's tastes are, we're going to make sure that he's a winner every time.
You can't help but be a winner every time with the shopping here. Let's take a look at some of the haliyashi that you have as well.
All right. American made.
All right, we're going to talk about haliyashi.
Haliyashi's created in California, designed by a lady that one of our former employees attended college with. It's made in America. It's made of primarily niobium, which is a completely hypoallergenic, non-reactive metal. The colors are achieved electrolytically, and they are permanently etched into the crystalline structure of the metal. It's virtually indestructible.
And if you have allergies, I think that's important. A lot of people think that they can't wear jewelry because of that.
And the niobium is completely hypoallergenic.
Yeah, that's important to know. And I love the colors and the richness. And if you're able to see, there are little flowers and little leaves and little designs etched in the jewelry. And it really does create such an awesome, the more I look at it, the more I like it. And I also like the fact that this is a great gift for friends. Maybe not the family member, but you can get a pair of earrings or something like that for someone important to you. And I think the price is right.
Absolutely. You can give a really nice gift for a very affordable price point.
And really, I think something that anyone would love forever.
There's something to cover all grounds, all age groups. The jewel tones are particularly attractive this time of year.
I just love it. I love this too. The more I look at it, the more I'm looking at things I like.
Looks like you.
I'm shopping.
Absolutely. In fact, we could put this on you right now, and you'd make it look really good.
Oh my gosh. And you know what? We're supposed to be doing a show, and I'm just shopping, and my attention deficit is kicking in because everything here is so beautiful. You have to see for yourself. Not only do you do these fine pieces, you pick the most amazing jewelry, but you also have Watchworks. So I suppose we should let everyone know about that next.
Yes, indeed. We do keep time.
Okay, so we said we'd introduce Watchworks. People were using cell phones to find out what time it was. That was a craze, but that is so not happening anymore. I think people are realizing it's just so much more convenient to wear a watch.
Well, we have a citizen proximity that allows you to accomplish both. You can sync it with your phone, so your watch helps you keep up with your phone helps you keep up with your watch. Everything can be accessed from both points.
Oh, wow. So we are really kind of getting into a whole nother realm here, and it's a beautiful watch. And I think, there was a while when, again, people might have stopped wearing watches, and now it's there's a resurgence in really great-looking watches, timepieces. For men and for women. And it's not just a watch, but it's sort of a reflection of who you are in terms of your value to time and also your style, right? I think that's also something that people are able to see now.
Absolutely. It gives men an opportunity to make a fairly unique statement about their style, their aesthetic.
I think so too. I love the bolder pieces, especially the men's watches that are there. And this, by the way, this looks to me like you've got something that you can switch out, by the way. Can we talk about that?
Absolutely. We can take this from a stainless, more dress style watch with the tooling that comes with the watch kit to a diver's watch, and you are waterproof to 300 meters.
Wow. Oh, wow, James Bond. That's really neat. I just think people need to know that you guys have been doing this for many, many years. You know classic styling. You know how to take care of those valuable timepieces, even inherited timepieces. And you guys have been doing this for a long time.
Absolutely. We are considered the center for fine timepieces in Danville.
Right. So listen, how can they reach out to you? I know you have a great Facebook page. I know you're on Main Street here in Danville, but should they call?
Absolutely. 434-791-4653 will get you through to us. You can push 1 for the jewelry side or 2 for the watch side.
All right. Thank you for talking with us today. It's been a lot of fun as usual.
Thank you for visiting.